Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What we're going to do on this episode is talk about ADA Cardano. So right now, Cardano has gone up over 80%. So we're going to talk about why that is happening right now. Obviously, you guys know that Bitcoin hit over 80K USD. So we're going to talk about how that all correlates together. So if you guys get something out of this, like, comment, subscribe, ask whatever questions you guys want below. Also, we're going to be playing a short clip from Charles himself. So on YouTube, we'll play that and we'll kind of listen in together. So very exciting times ahead. So guys, nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. Invest at your own risk. And right now we are November 10th of 2024. So Bitcoin, let's take a look there first. Bitcoin is at 79,500. But recently I just did a video as well. I went over why we're at 80K. Ultimately, you're looking at the transition from, the Democrats to Republicans based on the results for the U.S. election. So that's what's happening there. And we're going to talk about how that corresponds to this video. So what's really cool is that Bitcoin's crushing it. We're getting very bullish. And Cardano surpasses 60 cents. So it's nice to see. A lot of people were speculating, and I see all the comments all the time. People are like, oh, we'll never get back to previous all-time highs, etc. There's a very high likelihood that we're going to go beyond that. So that's what I want to get into. So Charles made a tweet. So the CEO, founder of Cardano, also helped build Ethereum in the early days and left to build ADA. So he put out this tweet saying, when I get back from Washington tomorrow, I'll live stream my experiences this week and the path ahead. So a lot of people were speculating, what does that mean? What's going on? So he put out this video. I'm back, and I'm going to play a specific clip. So this is a 40-minute video. And one thing I want to note as well is, before I forget, Charles is 37 years old. And he's built Cardano very slowly. It is, in my opinion, one of the best proof-of-stake blockchains. So Cardano is an all-purpose-based blockchain. Whereas Bitcoin, you just send tokens around the blockchain. With Cardano, you could build on top of it. It's very secure, one of the most decentralized blockchains. It's fast, and today it's one of the best. So what we're going to get into here is the fact that Charles announced that him and the IOHK team will be advising the new Trump administration. So here you could even see some photos. We got a photo. It looks like one of the Trump boys, Donald Trump Jr. So they know each other, right? When I was at Rare Evo in Vegas, Charles tried to get RFK to come in, who is a presidential candidate. He's already part of the next administration. So he's going to be running the health. And Charles is the perfect guy to run this. He's also a little bombastic, right? Charles isn't afraid to speak his mind. He is a very good speaker. He's very knowledgeable. He's been in the space more than most people. He was there in the early days of crypto, which is really great. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So let's get into this part of the video. I'll play a few minutes, and this will give you guys a good idea, and we could talk about it. All right, so let's switch this up.
So when we looked at 2025 in particular, I think we as an ecosystem could make enormous strides in becoming the DeFi layer for Bitcoin. I think we can make enormous strides in utilizing the budget processes of Cardano, however difficult it may be to get one passed, and what compromises have to be made to allow us to fund and grow the vital entities within the Cardano ecosystem to get us where we need to go. There's going to be a lot of strategies that come out over the next 3 to 6 months that are going to require an enormous amount of attention, care, and discipline and rigor to execute. I'm going to be involved in those, and I'm here to fight because I want to see this technology in every home. I want to see this technology running every nation state, and I want to see this technology on every single cell phone working with every person in the world, because everybody deserves to have a solid foundation for truth to grow and foster a better relationship with others and have people have faith in each other again. But we're going to have to earn that. And that's what 2025 is going to be about. Second, a large part of my time in 2025 will also be devoted to the political process. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time working with lawmakers in Washington, D.C., and quite a bit of time working with members of the administration to help foster and facilitate with other key leaders in industry the crypto policy. We have to do this and we have to get it done. There's a very high probability that the Republicans will control not only the Senate and the presidency, but also the Congress, the House. And in the process of doing so, this is the best opportunity we have ever had in the history of the industry to get clarity for our industry and remove the sort of Damocles that the SEC has reigned over the Cardano ecosystem.
All right, so that is a very big announcement that Charles himself is going to be working with lawmakers to come up with a plan. So the real problem with crypto now is that, you know, we don't have a lot of clarity as to what we can do with crypto. So when you're building with blockchains and crypto, there's not like the clarity isn't there, right? We don't have a set idea. We don't have a set infrastructure for what you can and cannot do. Some people agree with something. Some, it's an absolute mess. So having Charles come in to meet with people, which he's done in the past, Charles is good at this, right? He's able to speak with both sides, and I think they're going to be able to come up with something where we can move crypto forward. So that's the big problem with alts, right? You look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you got the fact that it's, we don't know who created Bitcoin. I mean, you got Satoshi. People can speculate who it was, but Bitcoin is a decentralized token, and it was basically a gift to the world. Whereas other projects, businesses like Cardano, they want to build something, and the rules aren't set yet. So guys, comment down below. How big of a deal do you think this is? I think this is monumental. This is fantastic. And obviously it's great for Cardano, but I think it's good for the entire ecosystem of crypto. So Charles talked about quite a few things in this video. Again, he's got the gift of gab. Highly intellectual person, right? So, it was a 40-minute video. I suggest you take a look, you watch it. I'm going to watch it a few more times. But I wanted to play that particular moment, the fact that his main focus is going to be to help crypto as a whole in the US. So hopefully, in terms of crypto in the US, we can have better laws, and, the people that are building these blockchains know what they can and cannot do. So we're going to see what happens, but that's why Cardano has pumped. Guys, comment down below if you think it's a big deal. Dogecoin is just ripping too. Now, we're probably going to see an immediate pullback. It's the way it goes, right? People are going to take their profits. Sui's just dominating too. But guys, at the end of the day, Bitcoin dominance, it got up to over 60%. And I think alts are going to pump anytime. Anytime alts can pump now. So guys, if you haven't already, use the link tree. I've got links to different things. I had to take out all the meld stuff. Did I take out the raw dog one as well? It's unfortunate, but I guess there's less on here now. But yeah, guys, use a link tree. If you are not protecting your crypto, the worst thing is to get into a bull run and somebody steals your tokens. You realize that your tokens are gone. So you can get something like a Tangem ring, right? So this is a way in which you can hold your crypto offline. You don't have to use an online exchange, and you have self-custody over your crypto. So I can sign transactions tapping this with my phone. So if you guys use code MOOSE, you can save 10% off these wallets. I love them. I've been using them for a while. Yes, Tangem has been vetted, and especially because they're going into partnerships with Visa in the future, you guys know that there are no backdoors. So it is completely safe. For those of you that don't know, this is not a meld project, or is that too soon? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to hate on meld a lot. just for jokes. But yeah, we have tons of other links here, guys. We got staking. I still think Kopi's going to do well, but at the end of the day, this is massive news. This is massive news, and depending on how things go, man, like Cardano, I may have to set a higher price prediction. So, guys, comment down below. What are your thoughts? What price we going to? Cheers.